Hello, stream. Hopefully this is, happening, and some stream is detected. If someone could check, that would probably be handy. Right. Any signs of life on the stream? Right. That sounds like some signs of life. So, summary. I started as William of Normandy in 1066. I promptly beat Harold of England to take the English throne, and then promptly beat Harold of Norway to stop him nicking it off me, the bastard. Thus achieving one of the achievements that you can get in CK2 for managing to make history happen more or less as it's meant to go. Unfortunately, since then, William the Conqueror has died. I am his second son, Richard, who mysteriously hasn't died to let his third son, William, become king, as really happened. And as you do, I thought, well, I need to be crowned, let's ask the Pope to do it. Not realising that I'd asked the Pope previously to crown me when I was William, and I could give away free investiture in favour of papal investiture, which I duly did. Unfortunately, this time when the Pope said, hey, if the quid pro quo for crowning you is, you need to take on this ruler who set up an anti-pope like some kind of, evil stoat. Unfortunately, the person in question was the Holy Roman Empire, and I didn't really check anything out before going to war, and so now I'm probably stuck in a war with the Holy Roman Empire that I'm probably going to lose. So yeah, that's how it's going. I probably need to find out what happens. Right, so obviously good things happen if I win. I lose quite a bit of piety if I offer white peace, and an awful lot of money if I surrender, so I should at least try and get to the point of being able to offer a white peace. Let's go and see what's... Yes. Unfortunately, even with my allies and hiring people, they have a lot more troops than I do. Right. I don't like the look of that fleet. Well, I can't see it now, so that's okay. Right, who are you? You're my daughter. You need a childhood focus. Since you're my daughter, let's also try marrying you off. And since I only have daughters, it's probably time to make sure that it's a matrilineal marriage. Let's try and find someone roughly your own age. Right. So I've also got the problem that my council is discontent because this tends to happen immediately after succession. And of course, at the moment, I'm not crowned, so everything's going fine. Oh yeah, I need to ban myself from leading armies on the grounds that I am so absolutely fucking hopeless that you should not be allowed near anyone. Right, who are you? You are Roger. Stick in Edouard the flanker, and the Duke of Norfolk, and the Duke of Hampshire. Right. Let's stick you on a ferry and ferry you over there. I don't know what I'm doing. If I have to get you not marching in the right direction, that would probably help the war effort, really, on average. Disband that bit of the fleet, because I don't need that much fleet. Let's glue you not together in something vaguely plausible. Yes, I think one of my goals is to try and get free investiture back, because then I can try and get some of the achievements to do with setting up anti-popes. And obviously anti-popes sound like fun. In a way.
I think an anti-pope ought to be an e-pop.
That's far too modern. It makes them electronic. And then go beep.
What an e-pope?
Eek. Right. Finally, we're starting to get to kind of numbers where you can actually conduct a siege. I called some allies into this war. Has anyone seen any allies recently? Okay, yeah, we have seen the Pope. Right. Oh, go on. Let's not be blackmailed into receiving the Pope. Right. Chiswick, fresh Chancellor. Okay. Right. Well, I guess it's my little brother. He is totally not going to stab me in the back.
What could go wrong?
Let us stick a count of 8 in there, right. So, designated regent, Chiswick, fresh regent. Right. Let's try and cheer up some people slightly. Good grief. I'll leave a couple of commander slots open because it's better not to have a commander than to have some of the more useless ones. Right, let's call our allies in. Right, let's see if... Oh good, okay, the Cathar revolt has evaporated. That's nice, dear. Right. Oh, thanks, Pope. Thanks for nothing. Right, so they have 5,000 troops. Well, that's going to be entertaining. Right, that's nice. So, military, you say. Mercenaries, you say. I mean, if all else fails, I will just, die in this game and deal with consequences. Because it doesn't really matter. I've achieved the thing that I really wanted to with this game.
To wit, shooting Harold in the eye.
To wit, shooting Harold in the eye, yes. It's odd, because, obviously you can start as sort of all three of the major players at this point, William, Harold and Harold. And the only one that you don't get a trophy for is starting as Harold of England and successfully repelling both invasions. There's even a trophy for starting as Sven II of Denmark and taking the throne of England. Okay, so having won a siege there, let's stay here and go, good grief, that's... No, you're not going to go and search for a rare artifact. We need to try and persuade people to right, let's see if I can offer paid peace in this. White peace. Right, white peace to the Holy Roman Emperor. My plans for being crowned are going to be somewhat revised. I hope. Where's a sensible place to go with you lot? Okay. You lot sort off over there. Oh yeah, can I also... what can I afford to hire? I've got 9,000. Trixie, as they say, hobbitses. Right. Right, let's shove as many of you. Good grief.
What's that icon you 1945? Looks like a fox on a ball.
Unicode calls it musical note.
Okay.
Because we've not specified what manner of musical note.
Oh, I suppose it could be a quaver or something.
In my font, it looks like
A fox standing on a ball.
yeah. So if it's a quaver, it's got a very large windsock on its
Yes,
tail.
I think it's a
Quaver
fox
with
with a bushy
windsock.
tail standing on a ball.
Let's embark you lot. And
I might make tea soon. Oh, I like tea.
yes.
I like jam.
Let's glue you lot together and send you on an exciting trip to Derbyshire. Well, Shires only just about exist at this
That's
point.
the common final checkpoint place where one is there because it's hard to get to. You just go, oh, I've got there and stop. 2 to 3 looks a bit easy.
Are you nouning? Oh, there's a robot.
Well, a robot. Actually, that's a good point. I would change the title when it's in the singular.
Robot. Robot.
Oh,
You might ally. No. Right, let's just check that we haven't. Oh, we've acquired a couple of
or if all one shut down.
halfway decent commanders. Right.
And if they're all shut down, you should say no bots.
But then it skips the turn and you go straight back in.
Oh.
Test that.
Is there any kind of mention that the turn was skipped in any way at all? Other than just
Oh, I think,
would,
yeah,
you, would you even notice?
I think it mentions it somewhere.
Right.
Also, if some shunting happens during the skip turn.
That's true.
Mm.
Shut
Excitement.
Although I did forget that
Adventure.
on one
And
occasion.
really
I put
wants
it back in embarrassingly.
Right, yes, call my court physician, whatever. Right, I have the small problem that I'm about to run out of mercenaries, so they're going to Northampton.
Run out of the room.
Right, so there's Northampton. Let's... so at this point I'd like to be able to sell something or something. Yes. I realise I didn't actually check who my generals were at this point, so I could have a bunch of... okay, I've not got a bunch of total stoats. I've just got a fair amount of stootage. Right, yes. Budget deficit, thank you. Right. Okay, Battle of Northampton done. I said pause. Right. Sort of over that. I need to win a siege quickly. Because they're going to start getting ticking war score for controlling all their territory pretty soon. Right, yes, just lost a bunch of people in a... Unfortunately, my allies are on the wrong side of the channel. They don't have any ships, and I can't get them to get onto my ships if I provide them with ships.
Yes, it's almost as if you need to dig a tunnel.
Well, unfortunately, tunnel digging technology doesn't exist yet. It's just a small problem. Oh good, they are suffering from a river crossing. On the other hand, they're also suffering from my army being shit, which, you know... Right, let's... maybe... Right. Hooray. Probably not gonna die. Not quite gonna die.
Hold on, did you just have two battles of Oxford in rapid succession?
Yep. In the traditional fashion, I kicked the ass of one army, their reinforcements didn't arrive in time.
The second battle of Oxford held 30 minutes later.
Yep.
In which one of the armies was already going, ha ha, we did in your mates.
That's one. This is fairly traditional. Unfortunately, I have the small problem that I have no money. And also not really quite enough troops. Still, the worst that happens is that this falls into the swamp and we call it a stoat. Possibly another motorised stoat. Right. Oh good, my mercenaries have sodded off just exactly at the point where I've just been attacked by the rabble of Wildy Webbles who are out to try and take my kingdom, damn it. Hang on. Can I white peace? No. Well, I'll let them have all the worry of having driven the kingdom into the ground before we let them off lightly. Ha ha ha, found a new empire, I wish. I'd forgotten I could borrow money from the Jewish merchants and so on, but I don't think that's necessarily what I want to do at this point. It's what I should have done about 3 months ago, but I forgot about the option existing. Right, Chiswick, fresh marshal, this time one that isn't an embezzler. You can go and lead troops and like it. Right, I think my plan, insofar as I have a plan, is to try and win this siege and then nip over here and try and besiege back Middlesex. This is probably going to go down the toilet when I have to when I have to fight the enemy, at which point I fight the enemy, at which point I die, probably. Because apart from anything else, they can besiege things faster than I can. Still, on the plus side, I don't have negative piety anymore. I'm slightly surprised that they're not coming to, kill me, because, I have 3 people. Well, okay, I have 1,200 people, but... this is an absolute teaspoonful of people.
That's a big teaspoon. I just probably wouldn't fit in your milk.
Well, let's do it.
Mug. Verity just said her army consists of 1,200 people, which is absolutely a teaspoonful of people.
Okay.
I think I would not stir my tea with such a spoon.
That's probably wise. Spook. Spook. Spook.
Well, that's entertaining. The shape of the opposing army seems to have changed quite rapidly.
Is it now shaped like a giant stoat?
It's
Very silly.
entertaining. I mean, the plus side is that with, all my soldiers dying, it's much cheaper to keep them. The minus side, however,
I'm concerned about that noise.
Right, your glasses make that noise.
That click.
yeah.
Really? It last stop. The noise did it.
Yes, I'd be concerned.
These are the new ones today. But I can't look at where it's clicking or what's making the click.
Oh, hello, it must be squirrel season.
It's always squirrel season. Oh look, here they are. Come to squash me. Squash.
But it might be the lens not being entirely sealed in the frame or something. I don't think it's the...
I don't think I got an army left. Let's surrender. Right, I surrender.
I think it's this lens.
Right, well, I'm back to being Duke of Normandy, except Normandy is now part of England. Also Duke of the Witcher. So there we go. That's nice.
So who is now King of England?
Probably Edgar. I'll go and check in a moment. I just need to sort out this small problem with needing to appoint a steward. Right, my liege is Edgar the Hunter, who is of the House of Wessex. Now, you'd like me to be your Chancellor, would you? Okay.
Chancellor would be a fine thing.
Let's go and have a look at what I can do. So I can found a new kingdom one day. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. So I claim on the Kingdom of England. And my liege has gone to war with Gwynedd. Pope has sent an emissary with a peculiar request. The emissary explains that the clergy have been very involved with the hospital in Rona's line. And such. Page 31. Right, well, I need to ignore the Pope's demands. Possibly, in fact, I will save and quit and watch what's happening with the robots.